All right, y'all. First and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the sons of Hamashiach, who some call Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, Yehoshua, Yeshaya. We mostly know as Jesus Christ. Have an incident here. Some of the brothers from Believers of the Way, Israelite camp, had a encounter with IUIC. Israelite camp. And they had what they thought was a great moment. A great show of unity. And end up getting a reality check. And this is kind of what this video is. I'm gonna try to be, I'm not on any one side with this. I'm trying to play it straight. I'm trying to do this video to help each side see why the other side did what the other side did and why the other side's doing what the other side's doing. And until these things are discussed, there's going to be an offense. Right now, there's an offense. Brothers are offended because of what ended up happening. So we'll go ahead and let some of this play.
Yes, sir.
It's already on.
Hey, we calling our names too. We calling our names, bro. We calling our names, so yeah, don't bring it out.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, and do me a favor. Who got that picture?
Yeah, let's bring it out.
Pull up the picture, right? Pull up the picture and the video. Pull up the picture.
Video.
That's the video. But where's the picture? Pull up the picture. Pull up the picture, man. Hey, in real shit, we ain't showed nothing but love.
Now what he's showing right there is the Nation of Islam and IUIC standing together against violence in the black community.
We ain't showed nothing but love to IUIC, bro. And my whole Israelite time I've been in the truth, we ain't showed nothing but love to IUIC. Nothing but love. And even now, we still love them brothers. But what happened with us and just transpired with us, and then what we seeing right now, I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing but Fugazi type activity, man. Nothing but. Where's that picture, man? Pull it up. Give me the picture of that we took. Nothing but Fugazi activity, man. And I gotta be honest.
This one?
Yeah, there we go. We took a picture with these brothers not too long ago, and I promised I wasn't gonna say nothing. Brother was like, nah, it's all right, just leave it alone. It is what it is. But I felt some way about it. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm gonna let brother.
And that was wisdom. You always need you a Nathan to your Davids. Don't worry about it. Let it go. Yeah, it was wrong for them to do that. Yeah, you were offended. Yeah, it made your skin crawl. Brothers took a picture with the brothers, and leadership said, man, y'all got to take that picture down.
I'm gonna let brothers get it off, man. I felt
Get
some
yours
way.
up, man. Whatever you gotta say.
Brothers came to our school. Brothers came to our school.
Which is a nice photo op. You see, you know. Okay, brothers is brothers was fellowshipping, kicking the bobo. That's what it kind of looks like.
Man. Brothers came to our school. Whether they knew our school was right there or not.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Go ahead.
They came to our school in folly and wickedness, man, because this is what they do. They got a propensity of doing this, right? Offending brothers. Because they look at themselves as high, my them take on my head. That's how you know I'm not playing, right? I'm gonna keep it a bean. They got a history, a propensity of going into other brothers' territories, stepping on them, and saying, we the real Brews, we the real Hebrews, or they don't call themselves Hebrews, we the real Israelites, we're gonna come here and give y'all the real word. So we're gonna disregard y'all and step over y'all. As the scriptures, disregard the scriptures. The scriptures say don't build on another man's foundation. They don't care about none of that, right? They know we right here. Anyways, we still show them love. So they passing out flyers. Oh, you guys right here.
They were passing out flyers in front of the brother's school. Is that what we're getting from this? If that is the case, that's a major violation. And they need a public apology for that. These brothers are offended. If this is the case, that IUIC went in front of the brother's school and were just passing out flyers in front of the school, making it seem like it's some kind of folly going on. And, you know, the brother feeling, look how the brother feeling. And that's why I'm saying this thing is turning to some Bloods and Crips, you know, street corner, this my block, you know. This ain't no, we got to stop living this fairy tale. Man, we so far from unity. We so far from love. We got to go back to the basics. What is love? What does love look like? Them the classes we need. We need classes on love for the next 6 months. What is love? What do it look like? What does it feel like? What does loving my neighbor as thyself, loving my neighbor as Christ have loved me, what does that look like? We got to get rid of this fairy tale thing. How you're like, well, man, we going to try to unite them. You can't reunite when everybody's separated. You know, uniting mean everybody under the same banner. You know, it can't, even the Protestants, they can say they all Protestants, but there's no uniting, no unification within Protestantism because everybody's different. Methodist, Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, you know, all these folks, you know, there is no uniting. So they're not going to be able to unite against the Catholic Church because they're all divided. They're all divided. They're just under the banner of, you know, Protestants. Like they just, you know, they just under that better. Yeah, man, we'll Protestant. But they there's no unification there. Everybody want to be a chief. Everybody wants to be a chief. All right. And the chiefs gets offended when they don't get saluted or get the same respect as another chief.
Y'all, as the scripture, you know, disregard the scriptures. The scriptures say don't build on another man's foundation. They don't care about none of that, right? They know we right here. Anyways, we still show them love.
I see y'all there. Y'all know that we there. You'll never see us. This is, you know, just speaking for you'll never see us go to in front of your school and pass out flyers. You'll never see us do that.
They passing out flyers. Oh, you guys right here. So we let them come in. Rata in the spirit say, look, man, this is a good moment for Israel. I like the spirit. Let's go ahead and piece it up and take a flick for the nation. Particularly for the new.
For the nation. See, you dreaming. Ain't no nation. You're dreaming. You're living in fairy tale land. We got a lot of work we need to do. Ain't no nation. Y'all got to stop that. It takes work. Even, you know, even the NOI. Ain't no nation. No NOI. They still got a lot of work to do, but we not even close to their level. We don't have lawyers. We don't have governors. We don't have mayors. Everybody's divided. See, at least the NOI, they're operating as one unit. And even they have schisms and breakoffs, but, you know, those schisms and breakoffs, they're not NOI. You know, they're not. If you're not under Farrakhan, you know, you're not NOI. You may be some little form and you know, y'all may have a few numbers, but you're not that NOI. You're not that Farrakhan branch. You're not that. So, you know, we just had to be mindful, man, and be realistic about this thing and about where we are as a group of individuals that are falling under the banner of Hebrew Israelism. All right, we some individuals. That's all we are. We some individuals, and what we have in common is that we think we are the people of the book. So it's a group of people that think they're the people of the book. There's another group of people think they're the people of the book. All of us think we the people of the book, and that's about as far as that thing extends.
You know, people that's coming into the truth and see solidarity among the camps. Show them the picture.
And they see solidarity. There ain't no solidarity among the camps. See, you trying to give a fake illusion. There is no solidarity among the camps. Yeah, we can come together and do a unity camp to show some numbers and try to, you know, but I said after that, we going on our own way. We can't sit down and have some of these doctrinal things out. And we don't have the humility. All of the camps come from other camps. We talking about the solidarity. All the camps, well, majority of the camps. Very few. I've never, you know, we started Prince of Power. It started from, you know, we never was in a camp. None of the initial people that I started, we never was in the camp. But you could say we were because we watched the camps. You know, we just decided to do our own thing. We didn't know where the camps were at. We didn't, you know, we just did our own thing. So you can kind of say we came from, but all the camps kind of splinter from those groups. Even these brothers here, they are a splinter from a splinter from a splinter.
Real quick.
Yeah, show them the picture.
We take a picture with these brothers. Within an hour, it gets.
So, like, you want to unify with IUIC, and them brothers you really don't know, you don't really know, but you splintered off from a group called True Nation. The unification got to start there. If we're going to unify Israel, if we want to unify, we want unification, then we'll have to reverse the splits. All the splits we'll have to work on reversing and healing where the cuts were at. You know, brothers, what them brothers' name? HOI, the splinter group came with Sons of Thunder, then the splinter group out of Sons of Thunder, anointed houses, the anointed saints. Excuse me, brothers, if I'm, you know, getting it wrong, getting it off. That gotta be reversed. Anointed saints got to go back to Sons of Thunder. Sons of Thunder gotta heal and go back to HOI. HOI gotta heal and go back to One West or House of David, or, you know, those things that have to. That's what, if you trying to get the unification and we're trying to unite, these are the things that have to happen. Realistically, BOW gonna have to get back with True Nation. And I don't know where True Nation came from, to be honest. They may have just popped out and did their own thing, but I do think it's probably from some elder somewhere. But that's where the cuts, wherever the cuts are, we have to work on healing those cuts before we go trying to unite somewhere else. We need to go in where the schisms were, where there was an offense, because if it was a schism, there was an offense. You know, HOY, then it came Cornerstone, then it came Maccabean Revolt, then Prince of Power merged with Maccabean Revolt. Maccabean Revolt, if you talk about unification, it got to heal from Cornerstone. Cornerstone got to go back, heal from HOY. HOY again has to, you know, these things have to reverse back. It has to reverse and go. It has to go back up, and it's tough. It's tough going uphill. It's easy flowing down. You know, I'm gonna branch off. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna branch off. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna branch off and go here. I'm gonna branch off and go here. We have to get those if that's what we're looking for. But let's be honest, that ain't what we looking for. We just want everybody to get along. We want everybody to get along, and if everybody getting along means everybody staying out each other's way, then hey, you know, that's what it is. But if you take a picture. You take a picture and you're trying to promote something I'm not trying to promote, then you got to respect me and say, hey, man, respect that my decision, say I don't want that up there. Which brothers respect it, but brothers are offended by this thing. And again, the brother gave the brother wisdom. Hey, man, just let this thing go.
It took down from leadership. Nate, I'm calling you. Show them the picture real quick.
Yeah, show them the picture.
We take a picture with these brothers. Within an hour, it get took down from leadership. Nate, I'm calling you out because you the top dog, right? You're going to stand next to some wicked ass. You're going to stand next to some wicked ass. Now show the other picture. You're going to stand next to some wicked idolatry, skinhead people that don't keep the commandments whatsoever.
Say what? Because some people might not know what we talking about.
Oh, yeah.
They just got together.
Get the video.
They just got together with the Nation of Islam.
And I'm going to tell you about, it may not even made it to Nate. It may not even made it to Bishop Nathaniel. This is just coming, this might be just their leadership. And those brothers coming and saying, hey, show it to their leadership. Hey, man, these jokers, went and posted the picture up, and their brothers like, hey, you got ask them to take that down. It might not have had to go all the way up to leadership. That's what I'm saying. You may not know what it takes to operate something on that level of an IUIC. I don't know what it takes to operate on that level. But I wouldn't, if I had to speculate, I wouldn't think Nate even know anything about what's going on until something like this go viral, or videos like this, get out there and he may speak on it. But if it was me, I probably still wouldn't speak on it. To be honest, if I agree with what the brothers were doing, that the brothers said take it down, and I agree with that, I would just keep it moving. Because what is it really? It's a picture I didn't want to be promoted. That just is what it is, man. You wanted to show the unity. We not affiliated. We put that in front of our videos. And I'm speaking for IUIC. I'm not an IUIC member. But they do put that in front of their videos. Them, ISUPK, we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group.
On the video, stood in solidarity. Get the video. We got
This is a direct quote from Bishop Nathaniel himself. This is his page.
Here, let me turn it around.
Turn it around.
What did it say? IUIC and NOI.
Oh, man. IUIC and NOI joined together. He was proud of this moment because IUIC is mimicking the nation of Israel. I mean, the nation of Islam. They are mimicking. This is why they do the parades. This is why they do the marches. And they got it from the NOI and stand in formation and do the turns and rehearse all of these things. They know the effects of this on the black community, seeing uniformity, seeing people being organized, and seeing men standing up rightly, seeing men, dressed in suits. The men would used to be dressed in suits and stuff, and seeing these men out here dressed in these, these garments, saying that they the people of God. They know the influence that has. And they're mimicking the Nation of Islam. And I was talking to one of my other brothers, man. I was like, the only thing, the difference is this, that I don't know if IUIC is willing to do, is that the Nation of Islam, his strength is behind those bars. A lot of his strength is found behind, and that's why a lot of these Muslims are, a lot of brothers are, a lot of these brothers are turning to Islam. And shouts out to a lot of these apologists that are fighting Islam. I don't think nobody fights the Islam more than these Christian apologists. Nobody fights Islam, and if you can find someone that's fighting Islam more than these Christian apologists, Israel is doing it too, but not as much as them Christian apologists. Them brothers is going over there. They're going, I think it was one dude that got stabbed over there at the recently stabbed, and they had to go out there and show unification and show that, hey man, we not gonna stand for this, and you know, brothers out there, but Muslims end up stabbing the brother for teaching against Islam. But anyway, I've been going down that path, trying to learn some stuff, learn some of the talking points and so forth. And that's mostly the videos that I come across. All right, so that's why I'm saying that. But again, brothers is offended because brothers was, you know, the bishop okay being with the Nation of Islam, who are some idolaters, who are of the world. But they was offended and took a picture down with some Israelite brothers who kind of have the same ideology. And it's not about the ideology. I know, in my opinion. Again, it's about trying to get in certain places. It's about trying to have the influence that the Nation of Islam have, where when they go out there and they march, that the cameras are there. When they go out and they petition for you know, one of these issues like the Sandra Bland's and the George Floyd's and the Trayvon Martin's, when they go out there for those events, that the cameras are there, that the people can see. You know, they want the influence of an NAACP. They want to be the people that people look at and say, yeah, the Israelites are here. You know, and that, you know, these people can represent people and represent certain things, certain issues. They can be at the forefront of these things as leaders in the community, because the NOI are leaders in the community. But the NOI has their own lawyers, judges. They got themselves into some positions. Which we should have ourselves in those kind of, or IUIC should be putting themselves in those kind of positions. But let's continue.
Why? Join together.
So hold on. So wait a minute, Nate. You're gonna join together with people that's known idolaters, that known to pollute the minds of our people and corrupt our minds of our people with poor folly. But when it comes to your brothers, you got to take down the picture. I know y'all look at us like some less fortunate, disgruntled, wicked black Hebrew Israelites. Y'all always say that, right? But this is true.
And if you realize that, then you have to understand that. You know, but you don't believe that. And so that's why you took the picture. You thought that that it was going to be a great moment for Israel, for the nation, you know, to see, you know, y'all brothers standing in unity. But you know that they see you a certain kind of way. And they don't want to be seen with that. You already know that. I seen Elder Zabak. Quote on that. He said, man, I'm surprised they even took the picture with you. You already know how they are. We got to stop pretending. And they just showed you, you know, they just doubled down on it. You already knew that. They just doubled down on it. So I don't even, you know, really brothers shouldn't be offended. I feel you, it's wrong. I'm not agreeing with, you know, brothers acting like that. I don't think brothers should be acting like that, but that's who they are.
Like, are y'all really about uniting Israelites?
No, man. No. It's IUIC or nothing. It's ISUPK or nothing. It's GMS or nothing. There's one group. Everything's splintered off and turned into all of this other mess. But it's one group, sir. When it's unification, that means there's one group. There's one Jehovah's Witnesses. Every building is exactly the same. Every building is under the same umbrella. It's one. It's one Catholic church. Seventh-day Adventists may be a little different. I don't know if they all the same or they under the same umbrella. Best one. All right, you under the Pope, you under the Pope. You know.
That's in y'all name. Are y'all really about uniting Israelites? Because I can't tell. Because when y'all run into Israelites, it's the opposite. It's always division and contention among y'all.
And if that's the case, why are we surprised they asked to take the video? Why are we surprised? Why we think we could put the picture up? I'm saying, brother, we gotta evaluate everything.
Right? 2 or 3 witnesses, what the scriptures say? Let the word be a what?
Let the word be a
I got hundreds of stories about these wicked niggas.
Yeah, we all do, man. And that's the reality of it, man. I'm sure if you've been in this thing, you have that. But it's just, that's just what it is. They can't do it. That's part of their protocol. They can't, you know. I'll give you one of my stories. When we was teaching with we was doing like a unity camp with HOI, and they first started HOI Atlanta, and IUIC was 100, 200 yards around the corner, maybe 100 yards. We could hear IUIC from where we were at. You could hear IUIC's teaching from where we at. We had people used to come around the corner. They used to come around the corner, they come down, and then we'll be on this corner. IUIC on this corner, HOI on this corner here. And people will come around and then hear something completely, well, similar, but they'll hear something different on the other side. Well, no, they just said da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, not even deal with that confusion where that was. And we shouldn't have been there, in my opinion. Somebody shouldn't have been there. But, you just go with what's going on. But we went up there one time, we got there a little early. And we had them bought our posters from them folks, from IUIC. And we went up there with the posters from IUIC, and we just up there listening, and we saluted brothers. Everybody said shalom, shalom. About 5 or 6 of us saying shalom. It ain't like it's just one person saying. It's like 5 or 6 of us putting our hand up saying shalom. Man, brother looked at just stared at us. And then one of the leaders kind of pulled up. What my brother name is, man, I forget my brother name, but he got the strong Jamaican accent. And he pulled up, and we were looking like, but we ain't saying that. Hey, man, your brother's teaching, okay. And then maybe about 10, 15 minutes, we sat there, and then, brother started pulling up, and so we headed back. And while we headed back, we see 1 or 2 members be like this, trying to do it secretly, because that's their protocol. That's in the legislation. That's in their constitution. You really put brothers and brothers ain't like that. But to protect the organization, they've put in certain protocols. That they to protect them, they don't want to affiliate. They don't want to be like, hey man, and you see people in the grocery store, yeah man, you'll speak, chop it up, kick the bobo. Good to see you, brother. Da 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 da. You see him, walking around, da 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 da. But as far as having on that purple and gold, and we taking pictures, they probably they don't want that. Obviously, them brothers put the picture up, and within 1 hour, they told them to take that picture down. Take it down.
Among y'all, right? 2 or 3 witnesses, what the scriptures say? Let the word be a what?
Let the word be a
I got hundreds of stories about these.
I got hundreds. And, I remember too when, the brother on the other side, he was with True Nations. But I remember there was a big beef with True Nations. It was a big corner. They were fighting over a block. And it had to get, brothers had to settle this thing online. You know what I'm saying? And you'd all experienced that, but you got to take the high road. This thing is about taking the high road. It's about letting the Lord deal with it. The Lord see him. You ain't got to try to show them. It don't matter. The Lord sees. The Lord sees all things, brothers. You know, and sometimes, you know, does this help? What does this do? What does it do? It definitely is not going to draw them any closer. This is going to be like, yeah, this is why I told you don't mess with these Negroes. That's why I said all of them wicked.
Wicked niggas, man. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm calling y'all wicked because of what y'all doing. Repent, all right? Repent.
Nah, that's not. It's real because so when those brothers came to our school, just for everybody, and we gotta call it out. Now we don't do stuff like this. Normally we don't do stuff like this, but it is what it is. We gotta call it out because we feel some way. It is what it is. Brothers came to our school. We showed brothers nothing but love. Brothers came in. We took a picture in unity. We shared that picture. Out of respect for the leader, the camp leader at that time, I did it out of respect for that camp leader. I posted the picture on Facebook as a sign to show Israel that we are coming together in love and in unity. I get a phone call from the leader or the captain within an hour. Hey, can you please take that picture down? The leadership said that I acted in insubordination. I said in insubordination. I said, no, not me, him.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna tell you this for IUIC, it's easy to fix this. All you have to do, go over there, do one of them parades. You got to do no parade. Get you about 50 people. Go over there and take another picture. Take an even grander picture, and Nate, you post it up. You post a picture. Will that make brothers happy? Will that fix the situation? And we put in there. We stand. We join the brothers or believers of the way. You know, in teaching this truth. Just go take another picture. Take another picture and put the picture up, man. Brothers are offended. Again, I'm trying to play this thing down the middle. Trying to help see both sides. I'm not taking no side on this. Just how can we reconcile this thing? And just for us to see why things were done the way things were done, maybe. And us to keep it moving. Like, you know, how big of a deal is it? And if it is a crazy, if it is a major deal, just go take another picture. Will another picture. Will a better picture. Just get 50 members, go on down there, take another picture. Let the brothers post a picture up. Israel needs that. And they do. They need that. It can replenish the oil in some of these brothers. But does it heal the hearts? Does it mend some of the beef? Does it, you know what I was talking earlier when I was talking about, you know, making a meat where all of these cuts and all of these severs are that we're making, we're mending them cuts. And everybody had that as part of a cut. We have to sit back, and we're talking about unification. We have to sit back and think, how can we, what would it take for us to mend those wounds? What does it take? On both sides. On both sides of the cut.
I'm like, all we did was take a picture in love, but I took the picture down because I didn't want to get that brother in trouble. The reason why we're upset is because now we got IUIC willing to stand with the Nation of Islam. But
and the fact that y'all stood with the nation and you put that picture up, go over there and take a picture with them brothers, man.
But you can't stand with your brother. You can't stand. Okay, I can see we might have some doctrinal differences, but we all profess to serve the Most High in Christ. We're not gonna get it all. We're not gonna all have it right. BOW don't ever profess to have all the knowledge and all the 100% truth. But to stand next to idolaters, you standing next to an idolater, IUIC and the Nation of Islam together. But you cannot stand and take a picture. And let me just say this. I'm gonna give it to you. We're not even brothers that have any strife with any IUIC. We all look. I got tons and tons of videos of me shouting out IUIC, giving IUIC love. Man, we respect them brothers. We take a picture with brothers, and brothers can't even let us get a picture up, just showing unity. But then brothers can stand with damn Muslims worshiping idolaters.
Sun worshippers.
Idolaters.
Sun worshippers.
No.
And so that's the offense for brothers, you know, that you couldn't keep up a picture with us, and the reason they doing that is because of, you know, it's the clout that's in there. They don't get no clout from you. They get a little more clout. Like, y'all are fanboys. Y'all were fanboy. I know it sounds a little offensive. Y'all were fanboys, and you took the picture with IUIC to be a little fanboy. They took a little picture with NOI as fanboys. That's how it ended up. It ended up being. But with them doing that, they offended y'all. And so that's why I feel, you know, they need to go down there, probably do another photo. What do y'all think could fix this? All right. How do you think do you mend this? Brothers are offended. And you know, they voiced their offense. How do we fend this? Y'all hit the comments, tell me what y'all think. I'll see y'all on the next one. Shalom. Y'all be blessed, bro.